Tracy. He's a good cop.
Extra, extra! Read all about it!
The mob has taken over the streets. Crime is out of control. Who can stop this? Only Dick Tracy, master detective with legendary deductive powers, dedicated lawman known and feared by criminals everywhere. With the aid of his dependable right-hand man, Sam Ketchum, and the best in crime-fighting technology, Dick Tracy's gonna clean up the city his own way. Can Tracy and Ketchum do it alone? Find out next time. Dick Tracy! From Playmates.
In this review, I'll be taking a look at the Dick Tracy movie figure by Playmates. If you're new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. This figure was released in 1990 to coincide with the release of the Dick Tracy film. The line consisted of 14 figures and 2 vehicles. Now let's take a closer look at the figure. Dick Tracy was played by Warren Beatty in the film. Honestly, I'm not the biggest fan of the head sculpt. While stylized, I can somewhat make out Warren Beatty. I just don't really care for the facial expression. Worn on the top of his head is his signature yellow hat. It is non-removable. I'm okay with that because otherwise it's another accessory that could get lost. Moving down to the body, as these figures were made by Playmates, they do have a Ninja Turtles toy line aesthetic to them, as they are in the exact same scale. That doesn't bother me. What does bother me is the lack of Dick Tracy's signature yellow coat. While there were scenes in the film he didn't wear the coat is his signature look. The coat aside, I do like the rest of the attire. The black vest over the white shirt does look good, and the red tie does pop. They also painted his two-way wristwatch communicator. His lower half consists of black pants and black shoes. While not having any other paint, there is sculpting throughout. There are pecos on the bottoms of the feet. Here's a better look at the sculpted wrinkles in the pants. And here's a look at the rest of the backside. Now let's go over the articulation. The head can look side to side. The arms can go forwards and backwards, as well as rotate 360 degrees. The hands can also rotate. The legs are the same style as the original Ninja Turtles toy line, so they can go outwards as well as slightly forwards and backwards. Now let's dive into the accessories. First up is the Billy Club. It is molded in a brown plastic with no extra paint detail. The sculpting is nicely done. They did a great job with the lines in the wood. There is even some damage as to showcase it's been used in combat. The handle has detail as well. The club fits snugly into his hand. Here's a look at Tracy equipped with it. The next accessory is the Colt 45 handgun. This is a nice looking gun, and I am glad they included one with Tracy. The only thing is, the weapon used most of the time by Dick Tracy was the Tommy gun. Kinda odd they opted to give him a handgun instead. Tracy's right hand has a trigger finger. Just as with the club, once the gun is placed in the hand, it is a secure fit. And here he is equipped with the gun. The last accessory is the gun holster. It is solid black. It does have added sculpting to look like leather. That's a very nice attention to detail. To place the holster on the figure, just wrap it around the torso and plug the tab into the hole. Once the holster is equipped, just place the gun in it. I'm glad they included the holster, as I like when figures can store their weapons on them. You can position it wherever it looks best to you. I like it where the gun is more on the side. Since I've made several comparisons to the original Ninja Turtles toy line, here is Dick Tracy next to an original Michelangelo figure. You can get a better idea of the style they were going for. Another Playmates toy line was Toxic Crusaders. These scale great with one another. So that is my review of the Dick Tracy movie figure. I really enjoyed playing with this toy line as a child. While I do have nitpicks with the figure, mainly the lack of his yellow coat, I do really like the figure overall. Once again, if you're new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button, as well as click on the notification bell so you don't miss out on any future videos. Also, if you did enjoy this video, I'd appreciate it if you hit that like button. Thanks for watching.